Greeting, gardeners. Today we're going to talk about some of the weird stuff that happens in the garden. Ooh, gee, it could just be a plain coincidence, but would somebody like to explain to me why and how it is that my brother, who lives over 4,000 miles away, and we talk, but we don't talk about everything. Why is it that my brother suddenly, out of the blue, hey, sends me a picture of his broccoli plant from Illinois, and he says, "Hey, Bill, here's my broccoli plant. When do you think it's time to pick this head?" I looked at it, I said, Wednesday, and I said, "That's a good-looking broccoli." I said, "What's the variety, and what kind of fertilizer did you use on that stuff, Bob?" Well, he says, "Oh, it's Bell Star," and I used blood meal, and I used bone meal, and so on. I think he used fish, too. Anyway, he had a good regime of fertilizers that went into producing this massive head. It was huge, bigger than his head. But he told me that the variety he was raising was Bell Star. And duh, okay, I'd never raised Bell Star before, but I pulled Bell Star off of the list this year and said, yeah, I'm going to try that one too. So over 4,000 miles away, Bill is raising the same broccoli at the same time as his brother is. Ooh. Ooh. I dare say that my brother's head is probably a little bit bigger than mine is. That is, I mean, his broccoli head is bigger than mine. I didn't put down as much fertilizer as Bob did, but my crop is doing fine too. See, nice looking broccoli's coming on here. What was amazing about it was we're both growing the same variety. Now, my previous row of broccoli over here was just plain old open pollinated stuff. I think this is Waltham over here. Waltham, I believe, is what I put in. Nothing special, just plain old broccoli off the local seed rack. It's done really well for me too. It really just pouring it on. This would be cutting number 8, I believe, and if you keep your broccoli plants cut hard so that when you take off the crop, you remove the entire stalk, like say this shoot here, everything is removed back to the main trunk. If you do that, then you're going to get lots of bigger broccoli coming back and less small broccoli. So the harder you prune, the better your regrowth is. Now, not every variety of broccoli regrows as well. We're going to find out whether Bell Star over there is a good reshoot producer. We'll see. Waltham definitely is. Another one that produces good reshoots is Valiant. So, as I was over here looking at the broccoli, I started weeding around the peanuts. And, of course, in the process, I pulled up a little bit of peanut here. I just find peanuts to be rather amazing as far as a plant is concerned. Right here, you see all the little red things hanging down from the stem. Each one of those is a flower that was pollinated, and they're heading for the soil. When they reach the soil, they're going to go ahead and produce the peanut underneath the earth. Here you can see where they have, take the weeds off there. Here you can see where they have jumped into the ground right here and are making little peanuts underneath. I just think that this is a rather extraordinary plant. There are very few legumes that grow like the peanut does, producing the flower above the ground and then pushing a stem underneath the ground to make the fruit, and it's pretty remarkable. And the popcorn is just beautiful this year. This is the best crop of popcorn I've grown in Hawaii yet. Looking nice. That's the Glass Gems variety. We'll see what it looks like, but it's just growing beautiful. Testament to enough chicken manure. So, weirdness isn't just on sci-fi flicks and television shows. It happens in the garden too. Just a couple weeks ago, we had a UFO out here off the edge of the garden, and today, my brother, 4,000 miles away, is raising the same variety of broccoli, which was new to both of us. Woo! Bye.